Hey everybody, it's Gypsy Joe here. Just wanted to know if you wanted to end summer like me with a super fruity treat with these really cute teardrop shaped seeds. Oh, it's so cute. They turned out better than expected. But yeah, a watermelon slice, what a good way to end summer. All right, stay tuned if you do. So for the next soap, we're going to be using just a small 3-bar loaf. I've never done this, and what I'm going to do is, I've gone ahead and used my soap dough extruder, aka polymer clay dough extruder, and I don't want to really talk about it anymore in this video. If you want to hear more about it, go ahead and go back to the 3-part series for the soap dough embeds for Halloween. They'll have all the details in there for how to use the soap dough extruder. So what I've done is loaded black into the soap dough extruder, and I've used this die. It is a teardrop shape. What it winds up extruding, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's a teardrop. So I think it'll make a perfect addition to a watermelon soap, which will wind down this summer, and the last hoorah is with watermelon soap. What could be better? Here I've poured off my batter for the red part of the watermelon. My smaller batch still remaining is gonna have to be used for the green rind, the 2 different colored green rind, and also the white pithy part. Today I'm using 2 colors to get the red part. It's going to be the Newtone red powder from Crafter's Choice and just another pink mica. I think they'll make a pretty realistic color. And this one I'm just going to use some green, and what I'm going to do is use the green powder to make it dark, and to get my light stripe I'm just going to use titanium dioxide to lighten some up once I'm done with the dark color, and I'm going to do a drop swirl in the small mold to give the illusion of stripes. Okay, so here's the first layer of dark green. I'm going to pour almost all of it. This is what I have left to add titanium dioxide to. Alright, here's the minty green color. It's almost kind of a minty green that I'm left with, and I'm just going to do a really high up drop swirl in lines so that hopefully it looks like the rind of a watermelon. Okay, so I'm just going to try and break the fall of this white layer with my spatula. It's kind of hard to do because it's such a small mold. I've got my soap in my mold here. I'm going to use these teardrop shaped canes as the seeds, so I'm going to make sure that it's cut just a smidge bigger than each end. So I'm going to trim the ends to make them fit perfectly down in there. Okay, and now the soap has set up just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. The white part is pretty good and hard, so what we're going to do is we're going to randomly place these sporadically, starting down by the white part and moving on up till we hit the lip of the mold. So what I'm going to have to do is fill a little bit of the flesh parts, wait until that hardens, and add some more of the seeds. Okay, so I'm going to gently place some pink down in there to get underneath the seeds. Okay, so they're all down in there. I'm just going to give it a really light tap to try and even the top out a little bit, but I don't want to disturb the canes down inside there, so we'll see how that turned out. I am going to wait until this thickens up some and mound up the top so that it looks a bit like a watermelon slice. How cute is that?
Hello my soapy friends, we're back for the cut, and I just wanted to tell you that I did change my recipe. I lowered the water from, normally I use anywhere from 38 to, I don't know, lately I've been using 33 or so, and I've been getting terrible soda ash. And also on top of that, I should be able, with the amount of hard oils I have, I should be able to unmold in, I don't know, 18 to 24, maybe even 36 hours. I'm okay with that, but it literally was getting to the point to where I was not able to unmold for days and days, 4 days, 5 days, and even then they were just still so soft. But I live in a climate where it's 95% humidity all the time, so I just kind of attributed that soap behavior to it being really humid. But so I decided last night, what the heck, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it down to 30%. And I tell you what, I looked at this and I was like, well, you know, it looks pretty firm, and let me pull the sides away. So I went and I pulled the sides of the mold away, and it was easy peasy. There was no sticking, there was no marring. I pulled these two sides away, and sure enough, it was awesome. So I just took this in the mold and I flipped it upside down, and don't you know it, the entire thing just slid out on its own. I was so happy. So I'm not going to show you this end because I've cut a little sample piece off, but look, it looks super cute already. I'm really happy. The green did mellow out. I'm gonna see once I cut it what the green looks like, because I kind of wanted a drop swirl where it's super defined two green colors. We'll see if those actually kind of stuck. The pink as you can see, did lighten a lot. I'm not upset about it because I still think it's a super cute watermelon color, just a little bit more pastel than I would have chosen, than I would have wanted had I been able to foresee what this color would have turned into, if I should say it like that. I don't know. So, okay, we're gonna cut a sample piece with my new wire cutter. Let's see how this works. It is taking a significant amount of pressure to actually get through this soap. That was a fail. The soap just fell off the block here. Well, the only thing I can think of is to turn it on its side and try to just kind of continue to pull. Oh no. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm breaking the end of the block. Guess I'm gonna need some more practice with the wire cutter. Okay, so I did finally get it out after some finagling, and we did have some chips on the bottom, but that's okay. But how cute is that? How cute did these seeds turn out from the soap dough extruder? Oh yeah, the bottom, you can definitely see there's two different colors. It's not as thick as I would have wanted, but I'm totally happy with that. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. Those seeds are perfect. How cute. Super happy. In love. Let me turn this around and let you see the other side. This one is a little bit more spaced out, which it's the same canes, but obviously they got placed in different, sat in different areas on one bar to the other. So that's okay. Each bar should be a surprise. Okay, so I placed it on top of a cardboard box. Let's see if I can finagle this this new wire cutter any better. Let's see. A lot of pressure, a lot more pressure than I thought would be used to use a wire cutter. I mean, it's nice because I feel like it's going to give me nice straight lines. Well, it damaged the bottom on that one too, but nothing I can't clean up. So here's the front, and here's the back. Cute. You see it did damage the bottom here, but nothing little cleaning up can't fix. That worked better. Okay, that worked better. So here's the fronts. They're all kind of sporadic around, and here's the back. They're kind of together. I don't know how that happened, don't ask me. But I really, really like it. Yes, it does need some cleanup, especially on the bottom and around the edges from the wire, but I'm totally okay with that. Overall, the bars are relatively even, straight. I do like it.
I think I'll be using the wire much more, maybe get a proper wire cutting surface. That'd be great. But alright, 2 little hearts on the top. Oh, gotta love the end of summer. Thanks for celebrating it with me. Alright, I'll talk to you later, YouTube fam.